All right, welcome back to John Brown's Rod Reviews. Today we got another ugly stick. This is the budget ugly stick, the GX2. This one is a little bit heavier than the Elite series, but continuing with our panfish series, in time for crappie season. This is another ultralight. This is a 4 foot 8 inch ugly stick GX2, so that's 56 inches. I've got it set up here, and I'm interested into how it compares to the B&M Little Lucy. We'll see. Let's get into the power and the action. All right, so for the power here, I've loaded up 55 pennies. Let's see here. Let you see what that looks like. All right, so that's right at 1/3 the length. Uh, this I think is going to be a little bit faster. It kind of looks like it's going to be a faster action, but yeah, 55 pennies, so a little bit less on the power. I think you'd expect that with a shorter rod. Let me see if I can get this rod up here. Okay, so let's put the tip right here. All right. So definitely a little bit faster. It's going to be, oh God, I'm going to say 60. Uh, 64 degrees is what I'm going to go with on the action. So we got 55 pennies, 64 on the action. All right, so hopefully you know the drill by now. We got our accelerometer up here. We've got 6 pennies, 5.5. We're going to go with 6 for the 10%. We got our remote. Let's get some data. All right, 3, 2, 1. All right, looks like a good capture. Let's check it out. So same kind of curve that we've been used to seeing again. With that unloading being the highest magnitude. Here we have 3.74 Gs for that max acceleration or sensitivity, and that's pretty substantial for an ultralight. Uh, I'll show you the other comparison here, but same kind of thing on the unloading. So good repeatable behavior. So here, let's talk about this mounting box. The bottom left is going to be your ultralights, but in the upwards or the z-axis, seeing that sensitivity, you can see that this GX2 can kind of hang with its big brother, the Elite, and the 10% normalized thing, even more validated here. I think the Elite is really about 15% more sensitive than the GX2, which is pretty reasonable. The GX2 has more fiberglass than the Elite. The Elite is more carbon. Uh, but being able to see that visually is exciting. You're gonna have those heavier rods, more powerful to the right and ultralights to the left, and then your action. Some people like a faster action, so you do get that. If you're just comparing these two ultralights, you get the faster action with the ugly stick. You do pay a little bit more, but they're still both fairly budget rods. All right, so now that you've seen the data on this GX2, it is the more budget ugly stick, especially for ultralight with crappie season coming up, pan fishing. Another situation where it's best to be in kayaks or those streams, where you're going to be in tight corners with a rod that's this small. Uh, Somebody had asked too about baits. This is probably my go-to. It's a little crawfish crankbait for these ultralights. For panfish, you really can catch anything on those. These were originally made by Rebel. Evidently, the patent has gone out because everybody's making them now. Cream, Arky. You can get these at Walmart for like $1.25, or you can pay $8 for the name brand. Uh, your traditional grub here, squirrely tail grub. People have been catching panfish on these for ages. Obviously, you can put them on a jig head, and then the last one, the good old rooster tail.
Uh, Same kind of thing. People have been catching them forever on these. You know, those are probably three baits that if you take them to a creek or a stream on one of these with 4 pound tests, you're gonna have a good day. You're probably gonna bag out with 30 fish. So, hey, tight lines, take it easy. We'll see you next time.